What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this EP from Backxwash called Black Sailor Moon. Now, Backxwash is a trans MC who's coming out of Zambia, and if you want to find out more about her and check out her music, all you got to do is take a look at the links down below where I got all the information for you. But just like with their last EP, Freaks, what I really like about this one is how she's bringing a different POV that we don't usually hear in hip-hop, and she's doing it with a lot of strength and defiance. I think that's especially powerful in this day and age where trans people are attacked and even killed just for being who they are. So representation is something that I think matters no matter who you are, especially in the world of art, because people are using their story to connect with people and just give you those different thoughts and ideas. Always important to have that happening in hip-hop. I know some people disagree. I've had a discussion recently where someone said hip-hop isn't for everybody, but I disagree with that because hip-hop, out of all the genres, is probably one of the more inclusive ones. You do certainly have transphobia, homophobia. You also have a lot of other shit that's going on there that might not be overly positive, but for the most part, I think a lot of people are welcome into hip-hop. People speak on different things, and that's what makes it so unique. But that's a whole topic for another day. We are going to get into this one, and as I said, I really like the strength and defiance that's shown throughout here, specifically on the title track, Black Sailor Moon. Backxwash actually, first of all, starts this project off reading Bible scriptures while wearing a dress, so right from the beginning she's letting you know that she ain't fucking around. But on Black Sailor Moon, I like when she spits, "I'm pissed off because every time I get a chance to be myself, I have to deal with motherfuckers." Again, just by being trans, there's this bullseye that she feels is on her, can't even be herself without people wanting to fuck around with her, so I love how she's putting this out there, and people who are able to relate to that are really going to feel empowered by some of the stuff happening on this project, so I think that's very cool. I also love this track for the jazz production, so that would be one of my favorite moments. And then on aesthetic, we're actually getting a sample from Britney Spears' song Toxic. First of all, I ain't gonna front, I always liked that beat on Toxic, that little string sample or whatever it is. I just thought it was very cool. So I like that remix that she's got going on here, man. Got a little extra bass put on it, sounds really dope, and it was a pretty funny visual when she described herself as Sid Vicious in pink glitter. I was just thinking of the wrestler Sid Vicious, you know what I mean? I don't know if she meant the wrestler or the punk rocker, but either way, I was laughing, picturing Sid Vicious in pink glitter. You might even remember when he went to do a drop kick off the top rope and he broke his leg. That was kind of funny. I mean, it wasn't funny that he broke his leg, but it was just stupid that he did that shit. You can look that video up on YouTube. It's a classic, but we're getting a bit off track. So, you know, as I've spoken on already, I love the themes here. There are a couple of beats, but I didn't find this EP to be overly strong or consistent. There are still a couple of issues I had on here, including on the song VOODOO, where despite the funny line about using Yu-Gi-Ohs as voodoo dolls, you really are getting some clunky production that isn't helping too much. And it's actually the same thing with the song Jane Dro. I just found that some of the drum and sound kits used on some of these beats sounded a bit cheap and chintzy, so they didn't really have the punch that they could have had. And, you know, there's also this constant repetition of "fuck 'em in the butt, nigga" on Jane Dro that goes over and over. I really feel like some of the hooks, bridges, refrains, whatever you want to call them, could have been corrected. I don't want to say corrected, because, I mean, obviously she's doing whatever it is she wants to do. I mean, I think the hooks could have been much stronger on this project. That's just my opinion. Some of those beats could have been better as well. And even though I like the idea of this track where, you know, she's showing that defiance and strength once again, it does kind of border on the line of just pushing that shock value for the sake of it. You're getting some lines about wanting to slit Eminem's throat, you know, just a lot of shit about dissing cis men. I don't know, man. I felt like it was a little bit forced, some of the shock value there, but I understand that she's just trying to meet that sort of anger and hatred that is directed her way. So that was kind of cool still. I get what was going on, but ultimately, I do feel the same way about this EP as I did the last one. It's not very consistent. It has its ups and downs, but there's still a couple of great moments, so I'm going to go with a 2.5 out of 5. I do like Backxwash's snarling delivery. I think she has a lot of charisma and personality, but I think with better hooks, stronger production, even fleshing out the songwriting and concepts a little bit more once it comes time for a full-length project, I think she can make a really dope project, man. Definitely hearing the potential. EPs are usually just kind of stepping stones anyway, so that's what I'm taking from this one as well as Freaks. But they are pretty cool, and I think some people will really appreciate where she's coming from and be able to relate to it. So that's one of the strongest things about it. But that's all I got to say. You guys can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section with your thoughts and opinions. And of course, make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.